The Lotus Eaters. Quote, 9 days by cruel storms thence was I borne athwart the fishy deep, but on the 10th reached the Lotophagi, a race sustained on sweetest fruit alone. I ordered forth my people to inquire what race of men might there inhabit. They, departing, mixed with the Lotophagi, nor hostile aught or savage the Lotophagi devised against our friends, but offered to their taste the lotus, of which fruit what man soe'er once tasted, no desire felt he to come with tidings back or seek his country more, but rather wished to feed on lotus still with the Lotophagi, and to renounce all thoughts of home. The Odyssey, Book 9. His arms are full of swollen sores, sick holes, blackish, putrid like sinkholes of brackish water. The mist veins abused escape as the rider is mad. Lost rider whips the poor horse himself, grips the reins weakly, but with the more vigor scourges his body where he cannot rein in his will. Mad mounted rider with black pox on bulbous deformations plagued, where veins of gold are missed, and loves that ought to have been are traded for loves that ought never had been. His arms are used up, pierced all through the search for veins, like trade routes or treasure veins. Painful, shattering buzz of itch as every nerve ending rebels at this onslaught, and on the ankle weighs a swaying man in a decaying race. He's pawned his last junk, buried under bills, back taxes, back is taxed by refinanced debts, racked up in the go-go years of paper wealth, long stacked and long collapsed to cement from figment. And now the needle goes in the neck. He'd never do this, never. His ancient father, Priamean, hostage to madness, watches, his only Hector dragged round and round, rotting, but not dead. His mother is ashes, his friends are all leaden weights. His house he will not forsake and abandon, because he is not mobile like capital, but rooted like earth and heart and planted flag. He does not up and leave his people like an economic unit ought to. He is a blight to you, so blight his neighborhood with white and blue. The spent RXs decorate his bedroom drawers, romantic relics of sentimental excess past from that first doctor who, in his Americanness, mixed Hippocrates' dictum, flipped it, and first did harm. 7 years of plenty, pill mills make the land flour something awful, and 7 lean years molt. But the storehouses were filled in the meantime by a kind of Joseph, and a kind of locust swarm now mars his arm, from a golden crescent come, through some war, through some border, through some slum, and the bags and syringes now litter the streets, and the HSBCs wash the money, and the wounds fester, open sewers in the heart of the Northeast, out through the Midwest, womb of future shut off, till its ruin of youth cut off. And the Lotus Eaters eat more, they fall asleep, another wake, ho-hum, and that one does not look quite like he did in life as he lays in strange suit and tie, strange makeup, face awry. No, the look is not quite right. And that one, he had his head about him. So what is this? Why is there now read about him throwaway phrases as from some old refrain from ho-hum scripture? Walking as through some valley, some shadow chasing, fearing nothing, set before table of one's enemies. Some banquet of lotus, surely. Better here than stricken and bedridden, mind-smitten, seized, wasted away. Like that regular at these wakes, she comes, her respects to pay, and talk about the weather. And I come in my flip-flops. I've been away long, and all come, all converge from afar on this wake. A booming funeral business, this. And they come to pay their respects and congregate, and all file in and mill about, and some listen, some chit-chat as the cleric, ill-fitted in polyester vestments, some bit ridiculous, delivers his remembrance of a youth he'd never known, and that regular, she does not remember me as she speaks to me, her brain so fried from seizures, and everyone goes home to sleep and wait for the next wake.